Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Calico, sorry, over on YouTube. Hello, I needed to take a minute to set up. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host today, Gaming Legion. You can call me Legion, you can call me Jacob, whichever you prefer. I have secured the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got exactly what the fuck we came here for. Ladies and gentlemen, I have secured the bag of a Nintendo Switch Mario Kart World Bundle. Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle. A Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. A 256 micro SD Express. A Nintendo Switch 2 camera, and a Joy-Con 2 wheel set, officially from Nintendo. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so fucking excited to get into this. We are going to unbox all of this shit. We're going to transfer the data over. We're going to play some Mario Kart World. We're going to check this out. Holy shit, I got pizza on the side here, so if you see me munching, fuck off, I'm hungry. So, before I get into this, I'm going to throw my receipt over to the side here. I also got Kingdom Hearts, the story so far. I had all of them on PS3, and then I thought I needed to save room because I'm running out of shelf space, so I said, let's trade them in and get the PS4 versions. So I did that. Just thought I would mention that. Just thought I would say that. But while we were there, they also gave us this list for how to transfer the data over, so I will be checking this out and using this to transfer the data over. But, we're going into the top-down mode here. We're gonna get set up there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart Edition. I have secured the fucking bag. Kazar, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I am so unbelievably excited. Now, I don't want to destroy this box because on my regular Switch 2, I actually did destroy the box a little bit. FishQ over on TikTok, thank you. Yes, Barty, welcome everybody, welcome. So yeah, I don't want to destroy the box on this one because I accidentally did that with my original Switch, or my Animal Crossing Switch one. And I would like to save this box. If you've seen any of my videos or anything else, you know I like to have my I like to store my boxes on top of my shelves. So I got to figure out how to do this like perfectly. Which looks like there's a little tab here. Get a little box cutter. No, I'm not cutting myself, TikTok or Twitch or YouTube or Kick. Go follow me on all of those. First time seeing an actual Switch 2 opening? Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm also a little excited here. The first Switch. What do you mean the first Switch had a box? The fuck you? What do you mean? Yeah, of course it did. Sorry, I'm a little hyper. I really do need to calm myself down here. All right. Oh. Holy shit! Look at this, dude. On the side here, I'll show it real quick, actually. On the side here, they have a quick setup guide on how it'll look. It's pretty fucking self-explanatory. I don't really need to understand how to set this up. Valu, welcome. Thank you. Dude, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. So this is how it looks. We got the presentation right here. We got the Switch 2 screen, which we're gonna move this out of the way. We gotta compare screen to screen. We got my Animal Crossing Switch right here. We gotta compare. So this is gonna be hard because like it's black background, black everything. So this is gonna this is gonna be interesting. All right. There's also a plastic cover apparently. I can't even see it, so I doubt I'm gonna try and take it off. I remember seeing that there's like a little plastic cover for this, to like keep from glass shattering. I would have done it. I thought when they said that it would have been like a bit of a bigger, like more noticeable, but I mean, you can't really tell on here. Holy shit. Camera work, please. Camera work. It doesn't seem that bad. Like you can't really tell. I love the smaller bezel though. Like look at this. This is the Nintendo Switch 2. Look at that bezel, dude. Look at the bezel on this bitch. Look how much room is between the edge and the screen. Dude, Holy shit. The difference between these. Like I said, I know it's going to be hard. Black background on black background. Actually, manila folders to the rescue. Manila folders to the rescue. Hold on. We're very state of the art here with our unboxing. We're very state of the art here. We're very state of the art. The cover's glued to the screen. Okay, that makes more sense. How long did I wait? Jordy, welcome. Thank you very much. Let me tell you, I did not wait long. Actually, well, technically, I got there at like 6:30. The line didn't start until 10:15 because one guy got out, and I'm like, oh, somebody's finally starting the line. Let's go over. The most anti-consumer console. False, but you know what? You be you. You be you and hate. That's fine. I'm having fun here. Yeah, I waited for technically about 5.5 hours. But I was second in line. As soon as that guy started the line, I hopped right in after him. I was second in line. I got it. I had almost a slight problem because I didn't go in and get my like sticker or something at 3 p.m. So they had to check my account. It was an annoying thing. I think the guy who was working was like new, or at least it was his first midnight release, because he was like, you also had this. It took a minute. It took a minute. But we got it. We got it. And I sped home expeditiously. So this is the comparison screen-wise. You can definitely tell the screen difference. Can this bitch focus? Thank you. Way too expensive? I don't think you understand that $450 is pretty well reasoning for this console. I would have liked 400. That's what I thought it would be, but 450 makes sense to me. We gonna ditch the Switch 1? Kazar, I might have to ban you for that. Kazar, I might have to ban you for that. How dare you insinuate that we are getting rid of this console? It will be going in a display case. We are not ditching this thing. This will be sitting in a display case, nice and pretty, with no data on it because it's getting transferred over. But we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna have fun with this. So that is the screen. Isn't the Switch? Yeah, it is backwards compatible. I just meant I'm not like getting rid of the entire thing, like selling it off or anything. Absolutely fucking not. That Switch is sticking with me till the end. All right, so there's our screen. And then we got our Joy-Con 2s right here. We got our Joy-Con 2s. Now I got big chunky hands, big ass dick. I gotta see just how, oh my god. It's thick. It's BBC thick. Oh my god. It's BBC thick. All right. So here we go. Comparison for the Joy-Con 2s versus the Joy-Con 1s. You can see it right here. That's a lot bigger. I like that. I like that. Garrett, I still think you're wrong, but I appreciate it. You have a good one, my guy. Koku, welcome, welcome. You've come in at the proper time. So you can definitely tell the size difference here. Very awesome. Love that. Might have to. You can tell that the buttons are bigger, dude. This was like I said, I got big hands. This kind of hurts. This is kind of annoying. This, absolute bullshit. But oh my god, but this, oh bro, that, oh, dude, this feels so nice to have. Oh my god, dude, like look at this. This shit barely it's snug. It's snug, sure, but like I can wrap my entire fucking fist around this thing, dude. This one, not so much. This one, not so much. Oh my god. I definitely need thumb grips. I am notoriously, I'm not a fan of the feeling of the thumbsticks on the Joy-Cons. Well, it's not on here. But I have thumb grips on these. So hopefully those get released soon, because I would like to use those. Should you buy one? I mean, it depends on you. It's all on you. I would say yes. It really depends on if you are a fan of, better looking games, better performing games. If you can deal with it on the Switch, that's fine. I want better performance, I want better graphics, and I also want to get the new games when they come out, like Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's understandable if you don't want to get it, I can understand, but I absolutely want to get this. Should get it now or win more games? I would say get it now. To be perfectly honest, there's no in my opinion, there's no reason not to get it. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. In my opinion, if you want to get it, and you already know there's going to be games coming out, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza is coming out. If you want Shadow Labyrinth on this thing, it's coming out on it. There's a bunch of games coming out for this. The Duskbloods is going to come out. The Pokemon is coming out. Metroid. The stuff is going to come out for this. I would say it's an initial investment. And for all we know with tariffs and how that stuff is going, at least in America, price could skyrocket. We don't know. So, you know what? I'm happy that I got it now. And this will definitely stick with us for a while. You need a new PC and save up. I will be fair. If it's between this and a new PC, I would say go for the PC. I would go for the PC. Between this and that, because you can get way more games on that, I would say you can have a lot more fun. This is definitely, if you, like, unless you just don't like PC or something, then get this. But okay. Real quick. We need to do this. We need to do this. Oh! Hold on. Oh, my pants. Dude, oh my god. It's so long too. Like, it really is big. You can really feel the difference here. You can really feel the difference. It's definitely a lot weightier, but that's you know, a given with it being a bigger console. This definitely a lot lighter. This is a little bit heavier. But you know what? God damn if it does not feel good. God damn if it does not feel good. Holy shit, dude. And it's... Okay. Hold on. Put this to the side. I gotta make sure I can at least have a few pairs of underwear to go into tomorrow. All right. We'll throw this back to the side for now. We got the rest of the Switch 2 box. We got to see what else is in here. All right. And we are keeping the insert. Oh, hold on. We got to do a little bit of a reveal here. My Mario Kart World. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And get fucked. There is no download code on there. Hey, get fucked. You're not stealing that shit from me. So I will be scratching that off myself. Would have preferred it to be physical, but you know what? For a $30 price, for a $30 difference, I would absolutely take a digital game over physical. For $30, absolutely will take that. We got a little manual user guide here. I mean, it's a user guide. So at least it's not $10 for that user guide. We also have, here we go. We also have the HDMI cable, which is going to get thrown to the side for now, because I have my own HDMI cable for right now. That's longer and better, and I love it more. It's like my firstborn child. And then we've also got the Joy-Con 2 wrist straps. And you know what? We definitely have to check that. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit, but we gotta get this off of here. Hold on. Oh, that's strong. Hold on. Hold on, that's actually kind of strong. Like, dude, oh my god, that's... Okay, so maybe that'll come off. Okay, but so it'll come off if you really tug at it. Like, I'm tugging at it from the bottom here. So it will come off if you really tug at it. But I think if you're just, like, doing a basic that, it'll be fine. But getting it off of here as well... Dude, oh, look at that, too. Look at that. I press it in. I know it's a... Because when you press on this thing, there's a... How am I going to show this? There's a little piece that comes out. How am I fucking... You can kind of see that. A little dick right there. Can't wait for you to turn it on. Jordy, we might not turn this thing on for an hour. We just got to sit here and look at this in its glory. We're not turning this on for an hour. I'm kidding. I'm not... I can't sit here that long. But I do want to check out this this right here. Is this a sign to buy the Switch 2? Absolutely, Doomslayer. Absolutely. Go right now. Your local GameStop, Walmart, Target, whatever might still have it. Go. Exactly. We're admiring it right now. All right. So we do have the wrist wraps here. So these just go on like this. I'm high. I was completely putting them on backwards. Had this part right here going into here. Dumbass. So, okay, so they just kind of slide on. And that, yeah, they got it's got a little bit of it's snug in there. It is snug in there. Holy shit. It is kind of snug in there. Now how but getting it out. Oh yeah. And then you hit that. And then you hit that and it pops right out. Jude in your face. Welcome over on YouTube. You just picked it up as well? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we got these. Let's do it on the right one as well, just for shits and giggles. Almost like it's going to be different. Nice. Nice. I mean, we're not going to be able to use these for right now because we need to set up the actual thing. But that's awesome. Okay, we'll put that to the side as well. We'll hold up. Oh yeah. One more time. Oh yeah. Okay. We need to move on. That's 3 pairs of pants gone right there. All right, we'll take this insert out. Where's the grip? My guy, we haven't even gotten through the whole box. Kazar, do not worry. We haven't even gotten through the whole box. The grip is coming, my guy. The grip is coming. Gripping me harder and harder. Okay, so back in here, we've got the charging brick, and I believe that's the USB-C as well. All right. So this is something I might test on my own time. I don't know if I would test it on here to see if you can actually use different bricks and different USB-C cables. Because there was one thing with the Switch 1 where you had the big-ass brick with the cord attached, and you could only use that with the dock to actually, dock your Switch and output it to a monitor. So I'll test it off stream, maybe when I'm done, to see if you have to use these or if you can use your own brick or your own USB-C cable. I want to see that. But we'll undo this in a minute when we go to actually dock the thing. And Kazar, here you go. Here's your grip. Koku, you got your chemistry exam? My guy, you've got better things going on, right? You've got better things going on right now. I'm just kidding. Okay, gotta take these off again. Oh yeah. Hold up, this one too. Oh yeah. We got the grip right here, which is different from the other grip, which is over here. So if you guys remember the other Joy-Con grip, we got this one right here, where you have the rails on the sides here, could slide right in. But then you have this one right here, where it doesn't have the stuff on the sides, but I think the fact that the Joy-Con actually snaps right on. Viper, fuck off, I don't care. Dude, that's so much more. I'm being so serious when I say this. That was more satisfying than the actual Switch. Oh my god. Dude, that was way more satisfying than putting it on the Switch. I will say, I know this is like a design thing. I don't think they were going to be able to get around it. It does feel a little weird that there's a gap in between the bottom of the Joy-Con here and the controller, because I have my hand here and it kind of like almost digs into there, where on, this one, it obviously had this part right here. I understand why this probably couldn't have it here because, you got to slap it on. Maybe if they do other iterations of this, they could find a way to get around that. That would be nice, but this isn't too terrible. I would not say this is that terrible, though. The grip looked like it came from heaven. Oh, Lord. I would say that's my only problem with the grip is that, your hand can kind of dig in right here. But even then, I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem for me. Like I can also just, not hold it like this. I could just kind of hold it to the side here. If I have a Pro Controller, Koku, or not Koku, Kazar, don't even worry, we got this coming up. Don't even worry, we got this coming up. Don't even worry, do not even worry. Okay, I'm literally starting to run out of room on my desk for all of this. Okay. And finally, the last thing we have here, the coup de grace. The coup de grace. Got it. You see, Kazar, we're not talking about that. You see, money is not a factor today. Here you go. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Holy shit, dude. This, hold on, okay, hold on. Before we continue, I gotta get the other dock. I have to get the other one. I put it away. I put it away earlier. I put it away earlier because I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna need it, but now I'm gonna need it, so I gotta pull it out right now. I gotta whip my cock out. Okay. Gotta whip it out. I feel like you're gonna pay $80 for a remaster of Mario Kart. I don't think so. That's just me personally. I mean, I've been seeing some stuff about how the open world is not as good as hoped, so we will be checking that out and determining that for ourselves. I have not seen any gameplay. I've tried to stay away from it as much as I could today. But this is the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. You got it curved on the top. Very nice, very nice. It's definitely chunkier. It's definitely chunkier than the other one. This other one literally feels like fucking plastic. This one very clearly feels like plastic. But this one, the Switch 2 one, I can feel that it's got some weight to it. I can feel it. It's definitely a little bit bigger, obviously, needs to fit it in. You see, you got the rounded bezel, not the bezel, radius, whatever the fuck. We got it up here, and ooh, I'm actually just noticing this. This is like more, the inside is not just straight plastic. It seems more like a glossy plastic, if you know what I mean. I mean, you can kind of see the reflection right there from the light. You can kind of see the reflection here. It's like it's got like a bit of a glossy in there. Very nice to see that. Very nice. And on the back, there is a fan in here. There is the fan in here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there is the fan. And it also looks a lot cleaner, in my opinion. A lot cleaner. We got this little hinge here that opens the door to your power, your USB, and your HDMI out. I don't know why there's a USB on the back of this. Personally, it never even worked. So that's stupid to me. But then we pull this off, and I want to make sure I don't fucking break this thing when I do it. This thing just comes off completely. This thing just comes off completely. I'm going to be honest, I got scared for a second, and then I remembered it fully comes off. But we have the adapter here for the actual power. We have the HDMI out, and then we also have a LAN cable. We did see this with the Switch OLED dock where they added an actual LAN cable in. So very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have LAN cables going back there to my thing. But to be fair, other than downloading games, I don't have a reason to need a LAN cable in here, so I'm not too worried. GTA 6 will be out by the time you play it. Well, guess what? It's whatever. We're admiring everything here. We're almost done. We're going to turn on the console, and while we do the system transfer, we're going to be opening up the rest of the stuff. Hold up. My father has texted. I was going to take a picture of my desk, and I'm just like, well shit. Kind of got everything up right here. Kind of got everything weirded around. Okay. Okay. Neat. All right. We're going to throw this to the side. I need to clean up my desk a little bit. Like, genuinely, I need to clean it up. Okay. We're going to throw this box. There's really nowhere I can put this. You know what? I can put this in the back. I was like, there's really nowhere I could put this to kind of like show it off in the video, but I guess I can just throw it behind me. Okay, hello. Trying to close this box without obliterating it. It's not fully closing. Okay. We're just gonna hope and pray that that didn't fuck it up. Nintendo Switch 2 box. Officially done, going over here. After I seal it. There we go. Now blocking my regular Switch dock. Okay. Now, get that out of here. Move this over. We're going to buy upgrade packs. I don't really need to right now. I mean, the only upgrade packs that I can even... Well, I already have the Zelda ones, because I have NSO, so those come free for me. So I don't even need to, I don't need to worry about the Zelda ones. I get those for free. I have Jamboree and Kirby, but those aren't coming out today. And I want to get, I don't know if I'll get, what is it? What's the other one that's coming out? I don't even remember. I don't think there's any I can buy right now or that I would need to buy right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. Metroid? Well, I'm just going to get the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Metroid. All right, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to set up the dock. We're going to set up the dock and we're going to hop into game mode. We're going to hop into game mode. So we're going back to full here. We're going back to full screen for right now. You can see the box in the background. That's where it's going to stay. I'm probably going to throw out the other boxes, like the ones for the wheel set and the ones for the camera and the Pro Controller. I'm going to throw those out. I'm not going to keep those, but I'll put them in the back for the rest of the stream. Maybe even keep them for the stream on Friday. We'll see. Okay, let's pop that out. Okay. Plug that in, and then this HDMI cable. Please, thank you. All right. Okay, and then I just gotta throw this right here. Mario Kart World footage, it will be coming soon, Kazar, I promise. It'll be coming soon. Okay. Switch 2, dock is officially in. Now I need to place that in the dock. All right, it's charging. The screen has lit up. Let's move over to game. Okay, moment of truth. I've hit the power button. I have hit the power button. Fuck, I have to... Okay, great. Okay, so you know what? Back to top-down mode. Back to top-down mode. I guess we have to do it like this. Fine. Okay, I guess. Oh, yeah. Nice and clicked in. We're turning the volume all the way up so you can hear it. All right. Wow, you cannot see that screen. Well, okay, let me do a quick setup of this then. Apologies. Let me set it up with my internet. You're not getting my internet. Get out of here. You're not getting my internet. Hold up. Connect. And we're good. Okay, we're in. Yes. All right, about to download update data. Time zone, New York. You can play games however you want. Yes, yes. All right, it's taking me through a quick thing right here. Okay, we're gonna skip the attachment guide. Choose a style. Okay. It is downloading update data. I will show you real quick so that you can see. But it is downloading update data. All right. We are officially in. We are officially in. Now, while it is doing this update data, we are going to move on to the next thing that I want to take out. And it's going to be very quick. This isn't something we got to, like, you know, sit on for fucking hours. And it is going to be the micro SD Express. I want to compare it to a regular micro SD card. So we are going to go over to top down here. Here is, it's light. We love light. This is the micro SD Express card directly from Nintendo, 250 gigabytes. So I now have doubled it. I have doubled the storage, and yeah, we're gonna check this out. Let me get some skizzers so we can kind of chop this thing out. I don't want to make sure I'm not going through anything. Okay. Oh, well, definitely did go through something. Definitely went through something. No worries, though. No worries. We will take that out. Okay. A lot of flakes. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to really show the difference here, but we got the two different cards. The one in my left is a regular micro SD, and the one on my right is a micro SD Express. Focus. Okay. They're about the same size. They look pretty much the same. I believe on them on the Express, there is a little thing in there that can, like, show you if it is. Can you focus? Focus. I don't know if I can really show it, but there is, like, a little EX on there, like a Pokemon EX, to show that there is a difference. I'm also going to switch my screen over so I can look at this. Ooh, system has been updated. Perfect. Okay. These are connected. Ooh, the rumble feels nice on these. The rumble felt nice on that. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to put this back in here so the system transfer can go well. For that, we're going to move back over to here. All right. Update is complete. And I need to turn this on. Thank you. All right. So I do want to start a system transfer. Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, this is coming out for a second so that I can insert the micro SD, which we shall show you. So if we, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So if we take the kickstand here, ooh, that's firm. Oh, that does not have give. That is not like a little plastic little shit like the other one. This one is a lot better. But if we move this out, right here is where we slide in our micro SD Express, which hopefully will not have problems like my other one, like my regular Switch, where sometimes I will like put it down lightly enough that it slams the whole thing. Okay, it is updating the system. It is updating the system. Now we move back here. Now we move back here. Okay. Micro SD can now be used. Thank you. Ooh. Sorry, you're not seeing that shit. Get fucked. We will do a system transfer as soon as I'm done. Or it's preparing it? Hold on. It's preparing the system transfer. I'm a little confused with what I need to do. Alright, let's do this. Scan the QR code. Get fucked, you're not seeing my account information. And that should work, right? Select. All right. Oh, hey. You're a little finicky boy. A little finicky. Okay. There we go. We are signed in. Which, wow, that is a lot brighter on your screen than it is on mine. We are going to fix that real quick. Which it does say source is 4K 60. The source is saying 4K 60 on my thing. So you guys aren't, or you guys aren't seeing it, but it is porting through in 4K right now, which is awesome, dude. Okay, there you go. Little less. Okay, so source Nintendo Switch. Okay. Go down to System. And System transferred into Nintendo Switch 2. Alright. I just got to go through it on here real quick. Done. I'll put it right next to it. And yes, save data for everything. Do I have to connect the AC adapter? Are you fucking with me? Okay. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. It's telling me to connect the AC adapter, so good thing I have two. Good thing I have two. Kazar, yes, I do have cloud data. I have a lot of Pokemon data. Okay. Start the download. And hopefully... How long is this going to take? Probably a good amount of time. Alright. So while that happens, we are going to continue opening some of this, because that's probably going to take a little while. Alright. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let us check out some of the other items that I have got. Oh, wow, that's actually going a lot faster than I thought. Okay, we'll do one right now. We'll do one right now. Back over here. We are going to start off next with the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. I want to see how this thing is going to look here. I never got a Pro Controller with the first Switch because didn't have the money for it at that point. I was in high school, and my parents didn't get it for me. God damn it. I'm just kidding. Love mom and dad. Love mom and dad. But, yeah, I ended up getting a third-party for, like, Pro Controller, and it kind of sucked. It got stick drift within, like, a few months. So, yeah, really sucked. So I'm hoping this will not have that problem. And it didn't have NFC technology. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? I feel like I'm not supposed to, like, rip the box, and I kind of don't want to. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, there's our box. We got the USB-C cable right there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then in here, we have the actual controller. All right. Boom. Now the controller isn't very different from the Nintendo Switch 1 Pro Controller from what I remember, but I will say this feels smooth. This feels very smooth. Again, I haven't touched a Switch 1 Pro Controller, but the plastic feels very nice, very smooth. It fits pretty nice in the hand. I do like this. It's got the thumb grip thing. I definitely need thumb grips on this. Like I said with the Joy-Cons, I'm not a big fan of the inverted part of this. My system's restarting. That's why I'm blue. But definitely looks nice. I do like the white in there. I do like the white. That looks kind of nice. Yeah. They got the C button right here. And then on the back, they have two buttons. I don't know if you can see that. They've got two back buttons here that can be reprogrammed. And actually, if I remember correctly, looking in the settings, that like the little video settings that they gave, you can actually reprogram all of the buttons on a on the Pro Controller, on the Joy-Cons. I think you can reprogram to do different things if you want, of course, which is awesome. Which is awesome to know that you can do that. All right, it's still setting the system up, so you know what? Let's go on to the next one. The Nintendo Switch 2 camera. I never said I made good financial decisions. I just make decisions. I never said I make good financial decisions. I just make decisions. Okay. I also need to take that out. Looks like I'm done with my original Switch. I don't think I need that anymore. Don't worry, I will be Don't worry, my Switch. I'll come back to you soon. I'll come back to you soon. Okay. But let's open this up. We'll check this out, and then it looks like the system transfer is done. We'll do this and then the transfer. We'll do this and then the transfer. Benny boy, welcome, welcome. You've already missed. We like spent fucking 30 minutes going over the actual Switch. You missed it. You missed it. I'm just kidding. At least you're here now. That's all that matters. Okay, this is a little smaller than I honestly thought it was going to be. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit taller. But this is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Got a USB-C. And the camera right here. All right. Interesting. I mean, it's a camera. It does have some. It does have vertical. Fucking. Not even that much, honestly. I don't know if you can see it from here, but like, there's not a lot of vertical like. I don't know, range. There's not a lot of vertical range, and you cannot do it horizontally, but I guess you can just always turn the camera. It looks like a DreamWorks lamp. That is actually a very accurate description on what this looks like. I never even thought of that. That is exactly what this fucking looks like. The black DreamWorks lamp. The black DreamWorks lamp. It does also have a little clip on here for the USB-C that you can kind of slide in. And it looks like it does. The USB-C plugs in to a little port. I don't know if you can see it right in here. Ooh, there is also the little privacy screen. You can turn this and it shows and hides the lens. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I got it for Mario Party Jamboree for when that all comes out and just to fuck around with it. So maybe if there's a setup thing, we'll set it up right here and we'll play with it real quick. But I'll probably have it like just set up in my setup just because. But I don't know if I'll ever like go ham with it. Okay. That is gonna be that. I'll throw that to the side. I need to like get all of this sorted out. Okay. I'm gonna go put these behind me real quick and then grab a slice of pizza. Because that pizza has been sitting there for about 6 hours now. And I have not had one of them. It is cold, it is not hot anymore, and I want a slice. Alright. Some Papa John's pizza. Okay. Ranger King, welcome in. Ione, thank you for the follow. Your birthday is next month, Ranger King. I hope you do get it. I've been seeing your posts, my guy. I love you. So I hope you get everything that you want for your birthday, and happy early birthday, just in case. All right, but we're gonna move over here. I'm gonna try and wipe off any grease from my hands. I need to reconnect to my Joy-Con. There we go. Hit the OK. Theme color. You know, that makes me sad because I feel like we're not going to have a lot of themes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nintendo Switch 2 has officially been turned on. After 50 minutes in the stream, we are officially at the home screen. We are officially at the home screen. You saw Rainbow Road? Well, Ranger King, I know you're in America, so I'm pretty sure you're in America, so if you have the time and you want to stay up, we will be playing some Mario Kart World. Do not worry about that. Okay. Real quick. Is it 113? It is 113, holy shit. Okay. Okay. Time to put the code in. Time to put the code in. Where do I go for that? Nintendo eShop. Ooh. How fast is this eShop gonna load? Okay, that's... Enter your PIN. Am I not signed in? I thought I already... Okay, well, I thought I already signed in, but I guess not. We'll do this again. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Okay. There we go. All right, we're loading. Okay. That loaded up pretty quick. That loaded up kind of quick. I like that. Okay. It's definitely faster than the original, or the other Switch, the Switch 1, with how much it does. Which I do got my... You guys aren't even seeing this. What the fuck am I talking about? This does run a lot better, I will say. Like, it is, you know, like half a second behind. Which I don't know why I have that wish listed. But there is a wish list now. I can actually fucking look at a wish list. Thank God for that. Because there's honestly some things that I want to get, like the Octo expansion. I don't have it, and I do want to get it. But I don't want to pay $20 for it right now because I'm not playing Splatoon 2 right now. I can actually look at that. There's a For You page. Holy shit, there's an FYP. Let's see, get some recommendations. Can you... Okay, thank you. Give me some recommendations. Is it just Super Monkey Ball? Super Monkey Ball is my... Okay. Superstars, Jackbox, Pikmin 4. Okay. I don't know if it just doesn't know what to really give me right now. I don't know. There's a Play by Friends. That's nice. Like to see that. I don't even remember who that is. That might be Jonathan. Zahabi, I apologize if I said that wrong. It's going well. I mean, we just got into this, so we haven't done too much. But all right, I do need to enter a code, and fuck you, you're not seeing this code. I gotta go get a quarter. And fuck you, you're not seeing this code. I'm not even taking a chance with that. I'm not taking a single goddamn chance with this. All right. X. Okay. Whew. Here we are. I am redeeming this bitch. Redeem that bitch. All right. And then I want to... All right, there we go. And there's my game card. All right, and let me just make sure. Okay. I believe this... I want this to start downloading now. It is. Okay. Well, while we are in here... Ooh, there's groups. Oh, right. I forgot I already had these. All my Pokemon games. Lovely. All my retro. Party games. Ooh, hold on. We need to go into Nintendo Switch Online because I need to get something while I'm in here. I need to get something. I'll get to you in a minute. I need my GameCube. Or is this just how I boot these up? Oh, okay. So to actually boot these up, I just have to come into here to do it. Okay. Neat. I like that. I like that. Cool. I wonder if I can still... I guess... Are those still downloading? Okay. The other thing I want to check is, did I get all of my data? Did I get all my data? Mm. Okay. Got all this. I actually need to delete this. I don't even have this anymore. I don't even have this game anymore because I traded it in for the PS5 version. Okay. Loading. I'm not seeing any of my Pokemon data. Oh, it still has cloud data from these. You want to know what's funny? I don't have any of these games. These three, I think even, yeah, all of these, Mario Tennis Aces, 3D World. I have this now, but I didn't at that point. South Park, Fractured But Whole, 3D All Stars, and Stick of Truth. That's when I hacked my very first Switch, and I hacked them on, and still went online with the hacked games like a dumbass. So I got a IP banned. So I need to find a way to actually delete these because these really shouldn't be in here anymore. Tetris Effect I do have. I don't know why that's not. Oh, it's on my other Switch. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I just gotta kind of hope that I have my Pokemon games. Okay. While this is loading, I do want to also see if I do. I think I need to charge this. Okay, so that's not gonna happen right now. Let's do the camera. Let's do the camera. Why not? Let's do the camera. Let's check that out. I'll see if there's anything in the settings I can do with it. I don't know if I can do a solo game chat. If I can do a solo game chat, then I will we'll test that out a little bit, see how it looks. Okay. And it goes in there. Hook it in. Okay. How does this camera look? Let's see. Game chat. Is it going to tell me none of my friends are online? Get me set up. Don't care. I consent. I consent. Okay, I have to hit next. Okay. Need to confirm phone number. Fucking God. Okay. Another QR code. Lovely. I should also check out the NSO app for Zelda. That's going to be more for on Friday. But we'll check it out. I don't know if I can really show you guys, so... Okay, phone number is linked. Thank you. I don't know why phone number needs to be linked to use game chat, but okay. I'll approve all my friends. Why not? All right, game chat is all set up. Let's create a chat. Do I need to invite people? Do I need to invite anybody? I chat list. I guess this is just who is using it. Okay, so I can't actually go into a solo one. Well, all right. Themes. Hold on. Again, I know we're jumping all over the place, but we need to see here. TV resolution. Lock it to the 4K. Sports HDR later. Full range. Yep. Yep. We'll do that. Yep. Do that. Yep. Me. Amiibo. Okay, that makes me sad. It's a lot darker on your end, on your guys' end. It's a little bit more gray on my end. It's very dark for you. But just a light and dark. Free movies, hello. Yeah, that sucks. That kind of sucks. I maybe hopefully in the future they give us some like just some basic colors. You can give us basic colors. Hopefully that gets changed in the future though, because that kind of sucks. Okay. Auto sleep. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, set that to 15 minutes. All right, nice to meet you, Timo. Okay. And I do not want you to do that. There will be free Switch 2 editions. Yes, I do know that. That's what some of these are updating to right now. All right, I gotta rename my Switch here. Can you? Okay, well. Oop. I have a very specific naming scheme for all of my wares. We're just kind of waiting on Mario Kart World to download, and we're just checking everything else out on the system right now, getting it set up. Once it gets downloaded, we're gonna play some Mario Kart World for a while. All right. Did that even save? Okay, fuck it. I'll do it later. Fuck it. I will do it later. Date and time. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes, definitely turn this shit on. Absolutely turning that on. I'll share error information. Don't mind that. Yep. And yep. Just do get. I have a naming scheme, Jackson. But I have a naming scheme. I have to do it like that. I have to do it my way. I have to. It just needs to be done. Thank you for the follow. No worries. No worries. No worries, Timo. All right. Still got 35%. What else can we check out on here? Game share. I mean, I'm not going to be able to share a game, but local user. There's nobody around for me to share this with, so I guess that's not going to do anything, but it's BK, have it your way. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, mouse controls. Holy shit, I completely forgot about mouse controls. What the fuck am I doing? How dare I? Are you playing God of War? Kaneda, I want you to look at the screen very carefully and ask yourself that again. I want you to look very carefully at the screen and ask this again. Look at the title of the video you just... I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But no, we are not... No, we are not doing God of War. We will not be doing God of War probably until next Monday. Yeah, we'll probably come back next Monday to do more of that. We'll do Ascension. All right. God of Mario Kart. Yes, Jackson. Okay. We need to test this out. So I got my right Joy-Con controller out. I'm not going to do the top down for this. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta throw this on. I gotta throw this on for this as well. Oh my! Oh, dude, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. Oh, dude. That actually I was kind of worried about how this would feel. That honestly doesn't feel that bad. It doesn't feel that bad. I will say, obviously it's not as good as a regular mouse. It's the Joy-Con is a little too thin to be a regular mouse. But you know what? For what it is, not terrible. Not terrible. I will say though, the only thing that does kind of that I'm noticing right now is that for the scrolling, maybe it's because I also have big hands, my thumb is a little too high because I like to like, dual finger. So right there for the shoulder button, right there for the trigger. And then my thumb ends up being a little too high. So instead of my thumb doing it like this, it's almost like this. That's the only issue I kind of have with it, if I had to say anything. But not bad. But not bad. I have not played any of the Max Payne games. No, I have not. Dude, okay, and that looks good too. That runs good. It's going. I'm doing this on a mouse pad right now, so take it or leave it. But it's sliding pretty good. It's sliding on the metal part of my monitor stand pretty good. Not bad at all. Okay, to be fair, with it on the glass part, it's not moving at all, but I mean, that's just an IR sensor being an IR sensor, which actually, now that I think about it, does it do the thing? Does it do the thing? Because your phone, I might have to go into top-down mode for this. My phone has like the little flashing light right there to like look for facial recognition. Does the IR camera do the same thing here? I don't know if it does. It does. You can see the IR camera firing off. Neat. That's kind of neat. I like that. I like that. I mean, that's just I don't know why I say that. Well, that's like, game-changing shit. It's an IR camera. That's how it works. Timo, thank you. I appreciate it. I will see you around, my guy. Thank you for being here for a little bit. All right. But that's pretty cool. I like that. And hold on, how seamless does it go between mouse mode? Okay, so we're in mouse mode. Okay, I remember seeing something where like as soon as you lift up the Joy-Con, it gets out of mouse mode. Well, actually, hold on, because I'm using this. I flip it. Yo, that's pretty seamless. That's pretty seamless. As soon I have it down, it goes into mouse mode, and I'm using the analog stick to scroll, and then as soon as I lift it up, it immediately goes back to normal. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. All right. What else can we do here? What else is not known information that we need to look up? Bluetooth audio, I don't care about that. I already have that. Parental controls, no. Button mapping. This was what I was talking about earlier, where you can just change the buttons on all of this. So you can change your A and B buttons around if you're a little bit, I believe Xbox is A on the bottom, B on the right. So you can change that. If you want, you can fucking change this around in different things. It also looks like, are you able to... And that's something. I'm going to check that out in a second, but that's actually something. So if you don't have NSO, PSA, clip this shit. If you don't have NSO and the C button will not work for you, you can actually go into the button mapping and turn it off so that it won't do anything when you do it. So now if I hit the C button, nothing happens. But I guess if I go back in and put that back to the C button, and I hit the C button, it brings up the game chat. That's actually, you know what? At least there is a way around it, because that is not a problem I'm gonna have to have, obviously, because I have game chat. Everybody else was obviously talking about how much of a problem that was going to be, but you know what? Seeing that you are able to technically disable that button, that's actually not too bad anymore. Janiel, welcome over on TikTok. Welcome. 66%. Okay, holy shit. Okay, well, we got one more thing. we got one more thing to open up. So you know what? We might as well do it in the spirit of being here and we're about to play Mario Kart. I think it's only fair that we open up some Joy-Con 2 wheel sets. It's only fair. It's only fair. Bro, I am lucky. I will say I am very lucky. I am very lucky with this because the day the pre-orders came out, I'm from America, so they got pushed back to April 24th. That landed on the exact same day as one of my exams. And the exam was set to start half an hour after my GameStop opened up. So I said, okay, I'm going to go 2 hours. Like, I'll just go 2 hours. I'll go when I'm done with the exam. And I'll go 2 hours after the store opens. I didn't do that because I went to go to my first class of the day and couldn't find a parking spot. So I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go to GameStop. I'll skip. I said, maybe I'll be there early enough. I can get in, get out, go to my exam. I ended up getting there. I was like 8th in line. And then I was like, oh, fuck. I'm not getting to that exam. So I'm standing in line. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to call out sick. I email my professor. I say, Professor, I woke up with a cold and a migraine. I'm not making it to this exam. Can I please retake it tomorrow or later or sometime next week? He said, bet. Not only can you do the test, not only am I going to allow you to do the test, I'm going to allow you to do it online. And what he meant by online was, I'm just going to give you a PDF of the entire exam. You have about a hour and a half. You can stay home and do the test unproctored. That was the best decision I have made in my entire life. That is probably the only reason I did so well in that class and walked away with an A. Or no, I walked away with a B. That's the only probably reason I walked away with a B. Because I didn't go to the exam, which was proctored, but I got to be able to take it home unproctored, no AI, or technically he said open notes was okay. So I did, or no, he did, actually no, that class wasn't open notes. So no open notes. I can tell you right now, we did great on that exam. We did good on that exam. Very lucky that I did that, and it was a very smart move. And I'm so glad that I did that because I would not have this. I probably would not be doing this today if I did not do that. So like I said, I think I'm very lucky, and that was a great decision on my part. I know I just kind of ranted for a minute, but Mario Kart World is still loading. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't really hook it up to Ethernet right now, and I can't make it go any faster otherwise. I don't even think Ethernet would really make it go any faster right now. Okay, so we have the official Joy-Con 2 wheel set. Boom. Alright, we got the right Joy-Con. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I don't know if they are Nintendo made, but I do have Switch 1 Joy-Con wheels. Here we go. Like I said, I don't remember if these are Nintendo made, but I do have these. So these are they're made by Rocket Fish. So, not exactly first party, but still. But I have these ones for the Nintendo Switch 1. Like this. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But these ones, definitely a little bit nicer. Maybe it's because, I don't have a Joy-Con in. Let's actually slide one in here. Let's slide one in. Fuck. Okay, that's actually gonna... I'm gonna have to make sure I don't do that, because, I hit this thing, and it just kind of popped out. That's gonna be interesting. But I can, I guess, slide this in. And there we go. There's our wheel. We've got our buttons on the back, which, press... Oh, and these are big buttons, too. Look at that. Look at that. That's a big-ass button, dude. That's actually going to be really good for racing. That's going to be really good for racing. I like that. I do like that. That's really nice. And the outside has, a nice little felt to it, almost like an actual steering wheel. That's awesome. I love that. It's got a little bit of weight to it, unlike these kind of plastic ones. This is cool. This is cool. I might use this one. I might use this one for this. All right, let me throw this back. Okay. We are at 91%. We are at 91%. I'm going to pick up a lot of my shit right now. Now that I think about it, how the fuck do I get this out? Oh, I can just lift it out. Oh, okay. So the magnet in this thing isn't even like that strong because you could just lift it up like that. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I assume it is. I would assume that's how it's supposed to go, but that's not too bad. Okay. Let me start picking up though, so that I can be a little cleanly here. And also, while I do not have an actual Nintendo Switch 2 game case of any kind right now, they are a lot smaller. They're a lot smaller than the regular Switch 2 cases. Like the Switch 2 case, let me show you. I honestly randomly pulled out Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but the Switch 2 case is like here, and the Switch 2 case is maybe like a good 2/3 of the height and a little bit smaller here. It's almost like a PSP case, or no, like a Vita case. Like from what it looked like, it was like the size of a PS Vita case, which is cool. I kind of like that. I like that. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know because I kind of like how this is still big enough, even though it is a lot of extra plastic, and the card is only taking up that much space. You still got some room here to kind of grab on. I'll have to see when I actually get a physical edition of something, which will probably not happen until not till not Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That'll be my first physical edition of a game that we will do.